What we wanted to do is bring people in to not only see what we do, but see how the mission of the firm has decided to move to Trenton and why we love the city of Trenton.
We're just so excited to have moved to Trenton. We're a purpose-driven communications firm, so we wanted to move to a place where we can contribute to economic revitalization, and there's more space for other companies to move in too, so we're looking forward to having other neighbors.
That is right. So right here, downtown Trenton, not far from the Cure Arena, you are able to develop your business, increase your business, and be so near to Princeton.
This kind of space works really, really well. Also, they're funny, you can turn it around quickly. Like with pharma, if you Google pharma locations, you're not going to get Trenton, right? Probably won't be on the list. But the building that we're repurposing for pharma, we can deliver in 6 months. And 100,000 feet in 6 months ready for tenant fit out, that's amazing. I mean, it's 2 or 3 years in the green fields, and there's no existing space. So, I guess one of the, think of challenges. The challenges, I think, are just getting stuff in front of people. When you're breaking new turf, you're not necessarily on the search list, right, for that. But whoever discovers it, that's how fortunes are made. They find the thing that makes sense that nobody else realized. I think some of our projects are that. Yeah, and apart from that, it's a lot of fun. We're having a blast.
That is an amazing revival project that you have here downtown in Trenton.
I think it's great for everyone to see what's possible, and also for everyone to see opportunities. Sometimes people say, well, Trenton's interesting, but what about, that? And I think what this project shows in this event will show people is that where we are in this development is where we need to be a great environment for your business. These guys have grown their clienteles and they've increased their employee recruitment because they moved here. Very different businesses, and in both cases, very successful. So I guess we're here to say, hey, you could do that too. You don't need to wait for everything to be perfect in Trenton. This location already works. You could live in this space. Your employees are going to want to come to work. And you can walk to restaurants, you can walk to the supermarket. It's gritty in areas, but it's a really cool place to live. I live about 3 blocks from here. I think there's kind of a natural and cool collaboration between Princeton and Trenton. Not everybody can fit in Princeton. It's really got an amazing little kind of urban vibe, but there are certain ventures that are going to need less expensive space. There are certain ventures that just don't fit. It's a small place. And I think Trenton, particularly with the rail link, can be symbiotically related to Princeton. And where you've got Princeton startups and technology, the university generating stuff, that stuff needs a lot of space. And that can be here. And you can jump on the train here, go to Princeton Junction and jump on the Tiger bus and be at the university. It's kind of a natural connection.
Awesome. Thank you for your time today.
Thanks.
Are here in Trenton this evening. We have a Taste of Trenton going on. We have Caesars. We have Smokehouse. We have the Skillet. Isn't it amazing?
We're all blown away, I think. This is the beginning of something really, really, really good here in Trenton. So we just got to thank these guys. But, we really are committed to this area. It's a great space for public transportation. We actually, because we moved here, we've actually attracted staff that actually have now they come in from Philadelphia, they come from central New Jersey on the train to come to the office. So whereas we were, nothing against where we were before, but all you can do is use vehicles and cars to get there. And so this is really a space that we could be at. It was, again, also a space that was historic. They went to the mayor of Trenton, Mayor Reed, if you guys know him, he's awesome. And they came back to us and helped us out both.
And it's something that we can do passively to really help out and help the city of Trenton. For those of you who don't know us, we're moving into a regular local office development. It really has been a great experience for us. And I would really encourage people, the city is extremely supportive. The communities here, the people that live and work here are awesome. The food is outstanding, as you'll say from here. You can tell from here. And it's just really a hard-working community. And so I definitely invite everybody to really think about your businesses and really think about coming to Trenton. And I know David has spaces available, and he would probably, right? I am not getting a discount on the rent, on the lease here. But it's really their vision that helped us out. And really being here with Taft Communications has been awesome. They've been a great neighbor. And just, yeah, we were the first ones in, but you know what? They're the ones that made it like, okay, this is now a pattern. And so that has been awesome for us, and we really appreciate it. And they actually have a similar vision and mission and vision as we do.
Saw the vision they had and thought, this is something we want to be part of. We saw the potential of this area of Trenton. You look across, you see that lot, which I'm sure David will talk about, and it brought it to life. And we're just happy to be part of bringing it to life. We started up in Princeton, worked our way down to Lawrenceville, got to Trenton. No, next stop's not Philadelphia, we're staying here in Trenton. And we're very mission driven, and what a great place to do that kind of work. Here in Trenton, to be part of economic redevelopment, repurposing a building, bring new, we hope, vitality to both the space and to the town. And you know, it's also about creativity.
Thanks, Ted. Excited to introduce David Henderson. You've heard his name a couple of times. You're going to hear his name again and again and again in the city of Trenton, because just what they're doing is absolutely positive and incredible. We just thank you for your vision and your tenacity in getting it done.
Thank you. What's particularly, now, for those of you in the pharma space, when you Google pharma, Trenton probably doesn't come up on the list.
Yes.
But if you want 100,000 feet of space and you want it ready for tenant fit out in 6 months, probably not too many other places come up on the list in this region. So when I was interviewed by a little earlier by the TV crew, they asked, what are the challenges? And I said, one challenge is we have a situation like that, but how do we get that word out? Fortunes are made by people who find those little opportunities. The one guy that didn't keep Googling New Brunswick, but actually discovered the pharma space in Princeton and beat the other guy by 2 years with his facility. Those are the fortune stories. But the challenge is always how to get to those people. You've heard their stories that, in essence, by moving here, they met their mission in very clear ways. But then they also grew their businesses and their employee recruitment. A lot of times people look at, well, it's really sweet that they did that, right? But when they look themselves, like, well, what about what about this? And everyone has a long list of what about that in Trenton? Like, well, what about that over there? You know, because Trenton isn't done, right? But I think the interesting thing is this location with its transit links, highway and train. This works right now. Wherever Trenton is, this works right now, and businesses that have moved here have grown their businesses and succeeded. And so, obviously, our comment to you is, you could do that too. Thank you for coming and exploring. It's great to have you all here. Welcome, enjoy all the great food, and hopefully you're all making great connections. So